Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I'm your host, Blaine, and today we're going to be playing some more Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, playing with the Gate to Sovngarde mod collection. Now, we have made it all the way back to Riverwood, and I'm trying to avoid people because they keep talking to me, and I'm trying to record, and it's not too easy. We have accomplished quite a few things in the past few episodes. We have completed Baby's first dungeon, which is the Embershard Mine. We've cleared out a bunch of bandit camps, and we've also completed the first real dungeon, which is Bleak Falls Barrows, which is up on the hill there. And with the rework, it's quite a bit bigger and quite a bit more difficult than it used to be. But we are now at a point to where I think we're ready to move forward and take on some more serious stuff. We are level 13, ready to level up, it looks like. And we're now at a point to where we need to track down and choose our future wife. And I have already done that. I decided to do that off screen because I knew it would take a long time to kind of look around. And boy was I correct. It took a very long time to search pretty much every single town and village and try and decide exactly who I wanted to marry. Now we'll get to that in just a minute. First, we're going to actually head inside and turn in the golden claw from Bleak Falls Barrows, which will then give us a little bit of a discount when we buy and sell things, I believe. I can't remember if we actually get that here or not, but I think that's what happens when you turn in the golden claw. In any case, we've now given him the golden claw back, and we are ready to move on to Whiterun. Now we're heading north because we have a few things to take care of before we go meet our future wife, which we can't actually marry yet. And again, we'll cover that in just a few minutes. But let's go ahead and head on up to Whiterun now. Now that we're in Whiterun, the only thing we really need to do is head up to Dragon's Reach and do some enchanting. That's about the only reason why we're stopping here. I could do it in my next destination, but this one's just a little bit more straightforward. Alright, swinging into the enchanters table here. Now the big things we want to do is we want to disenchant first. So we're going to go ahead and disenchant the big battle axe of chills. That'll give us the frost damage enchantment. Excellent. Which will probably increase our enchanting. Yep, it did. And then I think I'm going to disenchant both of these. I was on the ropes because I was actually using them, but I think getting the enchantment for fortifying health and minor strength would be good to have. So basically increase carry weight and increasing our health. And by disenchanting both of those, it'll increase our enchanting skill a little bit further, which is what we're kind of going for here. And that's actually like the biggest thing for me. We are going to enchant these heavy steel mercenary armors. They are incredibly heavy, but wait, which one am I using? It's gotta be this one, right? So unfortunately, they don't actually show which ones we're wearing, but I believe we're wearing the steel plate armor. So we can go ahead and modify the mercenary armor. And let's see, which enchantment will make it worth more, destruction or health? Let's see. Oh, destruction by a fair bit. Then we'll go ahead and throw on a gem. Boop. And I think we're good. So that'll make that item worth a lot more gold, which is handy for us. So we'll go ahead and enchant that. Now we're pretty much just going to go through and choose a couple heavy things to enchant and then a handful of random items to enchant, just so we can sell them and make a profit and raise up our enchanting skill. Alright, we got our enchanting all the way up to 42 by doing all of that. Now that is a huge reason why I did Bleak Falls Barrows. I wanted all those souls. That gave us a huge jump in enchanting. I think that gave us a total of like 5 or 6 enchantment levels just doing that. Alright, enchanting done. Let's go ahead and go find ourselves a bed to sleep in, so we can level up. Alright, let's see if the Bannered Mare has a bed. Now, the last like 4 times I've come in here, the beds were all full, so we didn't have a bed spot. So hopefully we do this time. Room is 100 gold. What? Alright, well, we gotta do it. Alright, well, that was annoying. Having to spend 100 gold on a room, but good thing we did all that enchanting. So we're gonna go ahead and do a big long rest. We're gonna sleep for 12 hours, so that way we can wake up in the AM. And then we're pretty much going to head on out almost right away. So we leveled up, and we're going to put all of our points into Magicka yet again, because that's kind of where all of our important stuff comes from. 2 levels. 3 levels. So we are officially past the point, we're level 16 now, where one, like I said, I wanted to find ourselves a wife, but also to where I'm willing to put a couple points into health or stamina now. I want to wait until we're at least like level 15, maybe level 20. Maybe we'll hold off a little bit longer and just keep putting into Magicka. The big thing is I want a huge Magicka pool before we put anything into health and stamina. But in terms of our actual perks, this is going to be pretty straightforward, I think. We'll check enchanting and see if there's anything in here. Ah, yes. So enchanting, we could actually put a couple points in here, make it so our jewelry enchantments are stronger, and make it so our armor enchantments are stronger, which is kind of where I want to go with that, because enchanting is important for us. Or it will be later, but Now that we're up to 40 enchanting, those are both important things to get. What's the next one? Health stamina, so level 60, 70, so we're a ways off from those, so we don't have to worry about those. And we're not using staffs, and we're not using enchanted weapons, so I think we're pretty good. Oh, actually, I guess our next main goal is when we get to 50, we can make our enchantments just 50% stronger. So that's kind of our goal there. So enchanting, when that gets up to 50, then we have some more things that we can do. Now, moving on over to our actual combat stuff. So yeah, so this is where our skills are currently at. Speech 30, then we have Illusion 34, Concentration 44, Destruction 27, and Alteration 32. And then everything else is just kind of like right around that general area or slowly going up. And then our final perk is going to go into Ritual of Power, which will make our summoned creatures 25% more powerful, or just deal 25% more damage, however you want to say that. Yeah, I'd like to get Illusion up to 40. I think that's going to be one of our next main goals, so we can make them even stronger, make them affect higher level targets, which is important for us. Right now we're doing pretty good though. Okay, now that we're rested and we are fed, we are up to 300 magicka and almost 109 health because of whatever miscellaneous bonuses we have. So we're in a pretty dang good spot. I can't think of anything else that I really want to do here in Whiterun before we head on out. We could sell some things, but there's really no point doing it here. We can do it where we're going. And that is Solitude. So we're going to head on down to the stables and take a carriage up to Solitude. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and talk to our friend Jorlam here. And we're going to take a carriage up to Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Alright, now heading to Solitude. This one was not expected when I originally thought about this run. I wasn't planning on staying in the capital of Skyrim. But, you know what? I think it'll serve us well.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I haven't done this yet. Alright, well, I guess we'll watch part of this.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Climb up on a rock here.
I've been looking for you.
What?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands.
I feel like this could wait a moment, bud.
Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do a couple of things here. Before we do anything, let's switch on over to our normal clothes. I think I sold some of my normal clothes accidentally. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll just switch on over to whatever we can. I'm not going to switch over to Thalmar clothes. Well, I guess that's going to be it for now.
Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Thorig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Cut him down.
God, prepare the prisoner.
I don't need your help.
Very well, Rogvir. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Alright, so, here's our bride, future bride, hopefully. Let's see if she'll talk to us. Alright, so she's not going to say anything right now, mostly because of the execution, but Lisette here is going to be the target of our affections. For a couple of reasons. One, she's a bard, which is awesome, and she's a very pleasant bard. She's very polite most of the time, and she's kind of I don't know what the right way to put it is. She's going to be a little more pleasant to us than I think a lot of the other wives that we would get. Part of it is, so I know a little bit about her backstory and a little bit about her character, because I have spent a fair bit of time talking with her in other playthroughs that obviously you guys haven't seen. But to give you a rundown, Lisette essentially hangs out at the bars. Is this one? Yeah, the Winking Skeever. So this is her kind of main place right here, the Winking Skeever. Inside, we're going to find her most often, which means we're going to have to come back a few times and talk to her while we're doing stuff. But effectively, the way she works is she doesn't have a house. She actually lives here, and she actually just stays in, I think, the basement. So we can't actually move in here, which means we need to get a house before we can actually propose to her. Because if we try and move in with her, she doesn't technically have a house, and so the game kind of breaks a little bit. But I wanted to introduce you guys to her as quickly as we can. Now, she'll come in here, and she'll sing, and she'll spend most of her time here. But one of the things that's really cool about her character is if you talk to her a whole bunch, She pretty much only wants to just kind of hang out with her friends here at the bar and live a good life. And I think that is amazing. So I think if we can get a house here in Solitude, she can move into it and then she can spend all of her time here while I'm out adventuring doing who knows what. And because I also like trying to play instruments, even though I'm absolutely terrible at it, I think it's a pretty dang good fit, just based on some of the backstory that we've created for our own character. Okay, now that we've met Lisette, let's go ahead and head on out to Solitude proper and take a little bit of a look around. Now, I think everybody knows Solitude. It's a big old city, and this is the capital of Skyrim, and there's some, some of the normal things to do. First thing we're going to do is go sell some of the enchanted armor and stuff that we kind of created. Okay, now, in order to get a house here in Solitude, we have to complete some pretty difficult quests, if I remember correctly. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think we're really ready to do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to head on over to the palace and try and talk to people to see if we can, in fact, start the quest for it. So we at least know where to go when the time comes. I don't think there's a time limit on it or anything, so it should be perfectly fine. Okay, so here we are at the Blue Palace. We're going to go ahead and head inside. And then we're going to go ahead and head upstairs here and try and find... Where's the guy who is...
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Alright, and I believe that someone is us. And that is how we gain the right to buy a house here, I think, by taking care of that quest or something like it. Now, yes. I'm not sure who I talked to. This guy? I think it's this guy.
Business with the court?
Yeah. We don't even have the option to purchase a house. Okay, that's great. So I guess we're going to go ahead and say, I hear you're looking for some help with Wolf Skull Cave. I didn't know we learned the name of it, but there we go.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Okay, now here's the thing. We're going to ask him why it's called Wolfskull Cave. I do know why, but just in case you guys don't, I'm going to let him explain it.
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Alright, now let's be very clear. This guy's an idiot. The cave has a very, very, very dangerous history, and this guy's just completely ignoring that history because, well, he's a jackass. But because it has links to necromantic arts, that sounds perfectly within our kind of scope. Alright, well, no one in there was willing to tell me how much it cost to even try and buy a house, so I guess we're just going to continue on doing our own thing until I feel like we have enough money to maybe even try. I think we have to complete either some quests around town or help out with that cave before we're even allowed to buy a house. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go check out the cave. Now, if I'm remembering it even a little bit correctly, I don't think it's a good idea that we go there. I think it's a very dangerous place, but I figure why not at least check it out. If it's something super dangerous, we can just take off. We are not really in over our heads. In fact, we're doing pretty good on our actually overall strength. With 300 magicka, that'll allow us to cast a whole bunch of spells all in a row back to back, so I'm really not too worried. The only thing I am worried about is that our minions might start falling behind here soon. So I want to take on a quest like this as soon as I can, so that way the enemies don't level up further and get even more beyond our scope until we can find another conjurer that can give us some better spells. But right now we're doing pretty good, so we're going to head on over there. And I do believe that to find our wife, let's see, a future wife, she's going to be in there. But currently everybody's going to be grieving about the beheading, so we're not even going to worry about talking to her yet. It takes a couple days for everyone to kind of calm down. Alright, and looking at the map here, Wolf Skull Cave is basically straight to the west. Now, if I'm remembering this correctly though, I don't think that we can just head straight there. I don't know if this is actually a real pathway that leads up there, but that's probably our best bet. I feel like we're pretty well suited to actually head out and adventure right now, so let's just go ahead and head to the west and see if we can actually find Wolf Skull Cave. Okay, so we're passing a little kind of path to the right, so it must be this little pathway right here. So we're going to keep heading down here, and hopefully we'll run across the actual pathway that'll lead up into the mountains, or through the mountains. Oh, hey, actually, this is the pathway right here, I think. So let's head up here. That looks like a bad guy. That looks like a bad guy. Are you bad? You look bad. What?
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
What? He's teleported. Let's see here. We're going to try and intimidate. Walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
Well, that's, I'm going to go ahead and
Not
just kind
gonna
of
ask again.
back away here.
Don't you walk away from me. No, you don't.
And go ahead and get our flame arch knocked a little bit in between us here, so that way it's his problem, not mine. There we go. That should be good. Get Janassa kind of buffed up.
All you've got.
That should help her out. And he looks like he's not doing a very good job against our flame arch knock by himself, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, you're dead, my friend. You shouldn't attack us. Not smart. Perfect. Now, learn from my mistakes, don't step on the flaming body, and then I won't get lit on fire. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the random assassin, we've completed kind of all the intro things in my opinion. We've completed Embershard Mine, we've completed Bleak Falls Barrows, which is quite a bit more robust nowadays, and we've also accomplished clearing out a handful of bandit camps. So in all reality, I think we're pretty well suited for just about everything else that we have coming up. But we still have to kind of watch out because we haven't really run into any mages, so I don't know how mages fare against us yet. That looks like... Nope, that's some kind of like castle-y building. That's definitely not where we're going. We're looking for a cave. Ah! That is a skeleton champion. He is level 16. That is not a joke. That guy can hurt me. Seriously. Ooh, look at how big he is. Okay, how is Janassa doing? I can't really see. We're gonna have to just buff her up. She seems to be doing okay over there. Don't get any ideas, dude. Can we... I don't think I have anything to make this guy go away. Let's just try and... don't follow me. Go after the flame atronach, please. Ah! I'm stuck. I'm just trying to run. Flame atronach, get him. Wait, is he attacking? Yeah, he's attacking, right? He's just... Can't tell what's going on. Okay, we're gonna go give Janassa some help over here. She seems to be struggling a little bit. So, come on. I'm not getting her for some reason. There we go. Heal her up. That'll get our restoration up as well. Hopefully that guy doesn't turn towards me. Alright. Now, go ahead and let her continue that. How is the flame atronach doing over there? I can't... Well, someone's winning. I think it's the skeleton, unfortunately. Wow, this guy is sick. I don't really have anything to, like, deal with undead, honestly. Kind of more on the side of undead, so this is not what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a flame atronach up over here. Hopefully he can work with Janassa to take this guy down. Keep healing Janassa. Oh my, 2 trees. Alright. Combined effort. We got him. Now the other one's around here somewhere too. Alright, we got the one down. The other one's still floating around somewhere. Oh no, the flame atronach actually beat him. So, wow, that's surprising. Alright, undead defeated, and continuing on. I think that's actually the cave, so I think we found what we're looking for. Wolf Skull Cave, yeah. So, as we saw, just the entrance was guarded by some pretty hefty fighters. Alright, let's head on inside. Alright, we're going to sneak in just in case there's anything too dangerous in here. Again, I don't really remember what's in here. I just remember that it's dangerous. That's all I really remember. We got a bad guy here. Level 1 Grogger. Okay, so actually we should be soul trapping these guys. I didn't even think about that with the other guys. Back here. Hey. Okay. Soul trap on him. I don't know what my Oh jeez, you appeared on the wrong side, my friend. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, get him. Okay, Draugr down. Okay, I think it's time that I focus. There's a guy right there. Guaranteed to be a necromancer. Is Janassa here yet? Where's Janassa? Now, unfortunately, Janassa, like, disappeared. I don't know where she went. I don't know if she didn't follow us into the cave or if she got stuck back here, but we need to find her before we move on. She is my protection. Oh, shoot! Ow! Ow! Oh my goodness, what? That almost killed me. If I wasn't paying attention, that guy probably would have killed me for sure. Now, where is Janassa? Alright, how are you doing against the... Well, I was talking about spellcasters. We're going to learn how this goes right now. Well, this isn't exactly a enthralling fight, but... Can I heal? No, I can't heal my guys. Now we're going to give it a shot. Nope. Actually, hold on. Did I get a spell for that? Okay, now I have no way to heal my Flame Atronach, so it's going to be kind of just like up. Is that a Frost Atronach right there? That guy's level 30. Yep, he is level 30. I'm reading that right. He has 900 hit points. Okay. I don't even know what... Hold on, I need to get out of here. Nope, this is a nope. We are not going to try and... Well, actually... Hold on. Flame Atronach is doing really good against him. Does the Flame Atronach light people on fire? The Flame Atronach might actually just deal fire damage being next to people. Which, if that's the case, that is really cool. Because I don't think that's part of their normal features. Now, I'm really mad that Janassa did not come in here with us. Because she might actually be able to help out a lot here. But at the same time... There we go. Yeah, the Flame Atronach just being near that guy is dealing damage. This is cool. This is something new I'm watching here. Obviously, not exactly amazing fight, but... Okay, I'm going to keep trying to do this. We almost have the Draugr down. Now, this is dumb. This is really cheeky, and this is really not the way I want to do these fights, but for something like this, I think we're just going to have to for now. If there's other enemies in here that are this strong, we're just going to leave. This one, I'll count as acceptable, because it's kind of like... introductory to this place, and maybe he's just a really strong guy at the beginning. Ooh, he has a magical weapon too. But if there's more enemies that are level 30, we're just going to back out, because that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, Janassa, why did you not come inside? You're right here. What the heck? Okay, for some reason Janassa's not coming with us. Let's try and rest an hour and see if that brings her in here. Another hour? Something has noticed you while you're waiting. Oh no. Oh no. Is something going to try and fight us? What is that? Oh shoot, that's a storm mage. That is a spellcaster. I just mentioned I don't know how we're going to do against spellcasters, and they keep throwing spellcasters at us now. Well, this is dumb. Okay, how do I do this? I need to, like, get over there without getting my face melted. And I don't know how to do that, because storm mages are going to have lightning damage. And that's probably going to kill me, like, outright. No, someone over there. There we go. Alright. Flame Atronach is just going to hopefully burn her down. Yeah, that's actually a cool new feature. I like this whole thing that the Flame Atronachs actually deal fire damage. And I also like that my Flame Atronach is actually like melee attacking. That's what I'd actually prefer. Alright. Well, Staff of Spectral Wolf. Good thing she didn't summon that. That would have been bad. And we're going to take a few things that she has because I want to enchant them and or wear them in the future. Am I wearing my armor? I just realized I don't know if I ever re-equipped my armor. I am not. See, this is this is the kind of thing that I do frequently that is eventually going to get me killed. I am not wearing my armor. Now I am. So, okay. We need to get back outside and figure out why Janass is not following us. I am kind of worried that maybe she won't go into this cave. Okay, so whatever reason Janassa is not following us, I'm hoping that if I get a ways in here and then find a spot where I can rest, then maybe Janassa will show up. But as of right now, I'm a little worried about it, honestly. Now, when we came over here before, there was a person right over there, and there still is, so... Guessing it is a mage, a necromancer probably, a frost mage. Not good against... Well... No, there's two of them. Well, actually, our flame archer is doing decent. Oh, actually, I think that might have killed him. Yep. Oh, jeez. Man, these guys are... They're only level 7, and they're not a joke. This is what I'm saying. Spellcasters is the one thing we hadn't, like, tested ourselves against. Even low-level ones are very dangerous. Spells can just do so much damage against us. It's nuts. Okay. Well, that's all them down. Diary of a Necromant. Hold on. There's a skeleton up there. Oh, can I do, like, soul trap? I don't know if that got him. Nope, didn't. Well, it is what it is. Okay, I dropped a quick save. I'm gonna see if I can rest. If I can rest, I'm gonna see if I rest a bit. If Janassa will show up here. I don't know if she will, and I'm kind of nervous that she's pretty much stuck outside, which would be really unfortunate for a difficult place like this. We're able to sleep. Hearthfire, beginning of autumn. Okay, apparently it's autumn now. I don't know if that changed anything, but... Well, Janassa's still not here, so yep. It looks like we're on our own, which is dumb. So that means we're going to have to be extra careful because we don't have our main tank, which is, you know, Janassa, obviously. What is down there? Is there anything down there to fight? I don't hear any fighting, so I'm going to go with no at the moment. Oh, well, that's the way to go, apparently. So... Wait, if we drop down there, are we stuck in here? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That means if we start this, like, for real, we're stuck in here for real. Alright, I'm going to think about this here for a second before I actually jump in. Okay, I decided I'm going to try and jump in here, and I really don't like this idea. I think it's going to get us killed, probably. If it's dangerous in there, we're going to be stuck with whatever's down there. So we need to make sure that we don't just jump down to our death, which is what I just did. I'm going to say try and save as much health as we can. To Wolf Skull Ruins. Okay. Well, next part of the dungeon. You know, here's the thing. I am very suddenly remembering a little bit more about this dungeon, and I am really worried that we came down here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I can't back up far enough for this to be safe for me. We're just going to try and help out. Alright. That worked, I guess. Okay. This blows. I wish we weren't trapped down here.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Dang it! Ah! I was hoping I could summon down there. Okay, Flame Atronach, down over there. You need to block that entryway. Go fight whatever is coming to kill us. How is Flame Atronach doing? I don't know. But I'm going to summon a new one just in case it's not doing well. Alright, where did the person go? Right there. You almost got me. But you didn't. Flame Atronach, get him. Oh, stop looking at me. Worry about the flame guy down there, please. Worry about the more immediate threat. Why is my Flame Atronach not attacking him? Ooh, you almost got me. Alright, so our Flame Atronach is attacking really slow. That should do it. There we go. Moonstone ore. We're going to go ahead and collect this just for the sake of it. There's things going on. Now the problem I'm having is I'm seeing lots of things moving around, but I can't get to any of them. Oh, there we go. Flame Launcher should actually be able to take this guy out easily. Level 1. Oh, actually, hold on. Soul Trap. Dang it. I keep forgetting about that. I guess I probably shouldn't really worry about Soul Trap. I should worry about not dying, because that is definitely the priority here. Now, to be honest, with the Flame Atronach's new little thing where they light things on fire, I hope they don't light this oil on fire, because there's a lot of it, and I'm the one standing next to it this time. Now, I could help, but I think we got this under control.
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm!
As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words bound by blood.
What? What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills!
Summon with words bound by blood.
You ants don't have the power to bind me!
Alright, this looks like a ramp that goes straight up here. Okay, now that we have everyone down here dead, it looks like my Flame Atronach is still trying to either hunt someone or is just wandering around with their arm up for some odd reason. I'm just going to try and see if I can summon my Atronach over there. No, didn't think so. Let's say it seems like it's like way too far away, but I'm just kind of hoping that my Atronach can get summoned like... Oh, yeah, like that. Aww. Apparently there's no one up there, though. Wait, what about up here, though? Did that work? Oh my goodness, that worked. Oh, that's amazing. I don't honestly know if I want to interfere with this. Oh my goodness. No way. Now, this is a little more cowardly than I would like to be, actually. At this point, I would like to be a little more upfront. But with us not having Janassa to rely on at all, I kind of have to resort to this kind of stuff. Well, I guess I don't have to, but they come very close to one-shotting me every single one of their moves. I think my Atronach kind of took care of everyone up there. Yep, the ritual's done. Okay, so very clearly having summons that we can summon from far away that do, fire damage nearby, pretty dang handy. That made that almost a joke. I'm pretty sure this is normally a pretty difficult fight. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I imagine with several spellcasters, this would have been very iffy. Oh, look at that. It's a scary looking figure, or is it supposed to be like that? I don't know which way it's supposed to be. Like, maybe like that. We have a ash pile here. Yes, there was at least 3 spellcasters over here. Yeah, that would have been really rough. So I'm a little happy that we were able to kind of like cheat that a bit. Now, like I said, I don't want to make a huge habit of that, but in this particular case, I'm alright with that a little bit. I think that would have been pretty much suicide without Janassa. Still a little annoyed that she didn't make it in here. Okay, all of our... Oh, hold on, actually, we got a book over here. Spell Tome, Necromancer's Ritual. Restore 10 health per second to nearby summoned creatures and reanimated zombies. I was literally just talking about how I need a spell to heal my summons. This was like the absolute ideal place to come. Like, purely coincidental. Perfect. Go ahead and lower the bridge, and I think there's some loot over there. Looks like a handy dandy chest. Alright, well, I'm going to waste a bunch of lockpicks trying this, and I'm not going to show you guys because it's really embarrassing how bad I am at this without the vibration functions from the controller. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. We have a bunch of the coins, which is handy, I guess. Ring of Minor Restoration. Scroll of Closed Greater Wounds. Staff of Lightning Bolts. That is handy. And then Steel Imperial Gauntlets of Minor Frost Resistance. Okay. These are the Wolf Queen books, which is, I think Botamia was either a lich or some powerful Daedric undead lady. I can't remember. If we read the books, it'll probably tell us. we have all the volumes here? 2, 3, 4, 8, 5, 6. Missing 1. So we're missing missing an important one. I am going to take all of them. And I think when we get a house, we'll make a point to keep these kind of books floating around. But now I need to lose some weight. And yeah, we're missing number 1, which is like probably the most important one to have. I feel like you wouldn't ever want to sleep in a place like this, but I'm going to do it just for the sake of it. Alright, so we're going to rest. So it's 12 p.m. I really don't want to sleep that long, honestly. So we'll sleep we'll just sleep an hour just to see if anything crazy happens. Oh, yeah, we leveled up. That's something crazy. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and just keep on going with Magicka. I think we're going to go to Magicka all the way up to level 20. I think that's what I was going to say. And our Conjuration got up to level 51, so that is really important for us. That means we could do Conjuration spells cost less. Conjuration is our main thing. Let's go ahead and make it so spells cost less. That'll make a big difference in the long run. You dreamt of yourself on a bridge, both ends of it vanishing into dim, all around, above and below, and about you. Other bridges extended, both their coming and going shrouded in mystery. You thought you saw figures traversing the other bridges, tall and fiery, short and pale, solemn and fading. You startled as someone passed you upon your own bridge, a bearded elf, around whom sound seemed to gather. Is that a nightmare? Dream of bridges added. Okay. Let's hope that's not a negative effect. That would be dumb. Dream of bridges. Conjuration skill raised by 5 for 8 hours. Okay, extremely random, and probably would have been a little more helpful during this fight, if anything. That was all like the main fighting, but I'm not going to assume that the rest of this place is empty. Oh, and we're right here back at the beginning where we fought that Draugr right away. That's pretty crazy. I was not expecting to deal with Wolf Skull Cave, or whatever this is, right off the bat. I honestly thought we were going to have to flee and come back. I think with us resting, I think the undead around here probably respawned or something of the like, because I can hear them. I for sure hear undead. Oh, there's something over there. But what?
These cursed rebels love their battle axes. One of the dogs nearly lopped my head off in the last skirmish, you know.
Oh, perfect. It's actually Imperial soldiers.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Well, I'm not really a warrior, I'm a coward, but sure, maybe I'll consider it at some point here. And actually, I am considering at some point. We do need to join the Imperial Legion, but I'm not in a rush to do that quite yet. We'll wait to do the Imperial stuff until we have a spouse. Now, Janassa, is she actually coming? She is. I really want to know why she did not follow me into the dungeon. If that happens again, I'm going to try and look up why that happened. Hopefully it's not a bug. Alright, now we're going to head back to Solitude. I'm not going to lie, that's crazy. I honestly did not think we'd be able to handle that quest this early on. But I guess that's kind of the strength of this build and, unfortunately, some cheekiness. Now, like I said, cheekiness is going to come with this playstyle every once in a while. Things like that I'm not going to pass up. Being able to summon my Atronach on top of a building, in my opinion, is not really cheeky, because you should be able to do that anyways. That just seems like part of a summoning spell. It seems like the benefit of that. But I'm going to try not to make a habit of it. Okay, now that we're back in Solitude, like I said, I'm going to try and remember. I may forget this sometimes, but I'm going to try and remember when we are in town. I'm going to try not to wear my armor. I'm going to try and wear actual clothing. Isn't this a clothing shop right here? Yeah, let's go find ourselves some nice clothes. Ooh. Those are some cool looking robes. I mean, I'm not going to spend $2 grand on robes right now, but those are really cool looking. Now, find cuffed boots. We're wearing black boots that look very similar, but the fine ones are probably a little nicer, so let's go ahead and buy a pair of those. Alright, I think we're going to go with the ones that have like the darker trim. Alright, we'll try that. Okay, let's get in the light here so we can see ourselves a little better. That did not help at all, but alright, let's see how those clothes look. You know what? Not bad. Okay. Now I think we look a little more appropriate to head on over to the Blue Palace. I think us approaching before, kind of looking like an adventurer, worked just fine. But now that we're going to kind of go and actually approach them and talk to them, it's better that we look a little more appropriate. Although, maybe we'll get rid of the cloak. The cloak seems to be a bit much. And I really wish we could hide the Dragonstone tablet in the loot, but I don't think we can hide that. So for now, let's go ahead and see if there's anything else. We're wearing fancy jewelry, right? Yes. Do we have an amulet on? Yeah, we have an amulet. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, so part of the reason why I wanted to move here is that right here, the Bard's College. I want to try and take advantage of it and learn how to play music a little bit better. Not that we need to be doing a bunch of like bardic stuff all the time, but I think it'd be fun every once in a while to just stop and play some music. Alright everybody, your hero has returned. Now, who did I have to return this to? Wait, hold on. I think I saw the guy down here. Is it you?
You've returned?
Yeah, you.
Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
Yeah, some necromancers were attempting to summon and bind Potamia.
Potema herself?
Potema.
Please tell me you stopped them.
Yeah.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
I feel like you give me more than 150 gold for doing something that crazy. If it's that big of a deal, I feel like maybe like 1,000 gold? Eh? I was hoping to buy a house. So let's go ahead and talk to the queen, or the Jarl.
It's a fine day with you around. There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me.
Sure. What can I do for you, Jarl?
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
Sure, why not?
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
But who do I talk to about buying a house, and can I get a discount for saving everyone? Okay, nobody here will sell me a house or even tell me how much a house costs, so we're just going to move on for now. So we do have a quest to deliver the horn to a shrine of Talos, which I don't know if there's one here in Solitude. I'm assuming not, seeing as, you know, I feel like she could have just done that herself at that point. So seeing as we have kind of taken care of like the big quest for this place, I'm thinking that they probably want us to do just a couple of small miscellaneous quests here in town before they're willing to offer us, you know, a place here in town. And delivering the horn is probably the easiest one to do. And in terms of shrines of Talos, the only one that I know of off the top of my head for sure is in Whiterun, which is actually perfectly fine. I do believe heading back to Whiterun's a good idea, seeing as I don't really want to wander around here and try and find the enchanting station quite yet. I can do that another time, but there are a few things we want to disenchant, so I think heading back to Whiterun where I know the layout of everything is not a bad idea. Now before we do that though, we're going to swing on into the Winking Skeever and see if our future spouse is playing here. Let's see if she's here. Yep, there she is right there. Hello.
Feel free to make requests.
Alright, let's see here. We can actually talk to her a little bit and you guys can hear a little bit about her. So let's ask her if being a bard pays well.
Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
See? You sound like the perfect person for us to be married to, because I'm not going to be home very often. Let's see if we can make a request. Let's see if she'll actually play it. So, with this mod, it does seem like the request for songs breaks often.
Sure.
Let's just see if we can actually get her to play a song. Let's do The Age of Aggression. Dragonborn Comes. Those are both pretty good. Let's do The Age of Aggression.
Only true Imperials request that one.
Now let's see if she'll actually play it.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what
a good drink soothes the mind, and a good meal motivates the body.
Take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
Adara taught me how to appreciate Nord mead and ale, like it's some sorts of art.
With Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
That was very good. And with that reminds me of a couple of things. One, I'm going to get the mod that shuts up Janassa, because she seriously interrupts like every single conversation I have. And I think this is a good stopping point for now. We're going to continue to stop back and talk to Lisette. We're going to end here. When we come back, we're going to head back to Whiterun, and we're going to kind of drop off the Horn of Turig at the Shrine of Talos, and then we're going to try and do some disenchanting and enchanting and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. From here on out, I'm going to try and do a little bit less editing, so the videos are going to be a little bit either longer or they're going to be a little bit shorter depending on what we can actually accomplish, because I'm going to try not to edit out so much stuff. But for now, that is going to be all. I want to thank you for watching. If you like this episode, please do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Anything you can do to interact with the video helps greatly. So thank you very much. This has been the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, playing with the Gate to Sovngarde mod collection. I am your host Blaine, and this has been Falling Fox Gaming. Thank you, and goodbye.